It's live?
It's live, yeah.
What up, y'all? Good morning, good morning. I'm hanging out with my dude, AB the Hero.
What's up?
We getting it down in the ball state, baby.
Hey.
So what I gotta say this morning is, holla at you, boy, let's get it right, man. Me and AB finna hit the town and get this right, baby. Let's go. I'm out.
Hey, what's up, man? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another live stream. I'm gonna hit the top button on y'all, man. I got my boy here, B Will, talking with Fresh. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on?
Man, we was out here today. We out here in, where we at? Orange County, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know how they do it out here in Orange County. Things get dipped and whipped and, you know what I'm saying, low riders and all types of things, you feel me? That's how you do when you out from this way, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying? E4 is Rizzle, you know what I'm saying? Who from out here again? You know what I'm saying? My
Mac
boy,
10.
you know, YG, Mac 10, Ice Cube is a good day, you know what I mean? Y'all feel me? Yeah. Work to you. No, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here in LA.
His accent and
LA
chains
though.
and everything. He done been out here 2 days, accent and chains.
I've been out here in LA though, bro. You know what I mean? We out here whoop-de-wop-de, you feel me? Mike B, what's good, you know? You know what I mean? George King out here first. We got Kid Max out here second. Zay Haynes came straight in. Why you cut off the live earlier? Man, we out here getting that footage, man. Content is coming. It's coming. Cry, cry, look. Praise, praise. BBB. Let's go! No, let me stop. Shirt look good on you, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Dipped and whipped. You know what I'm saying? That black, gold black. You know what I'm saying? To match the black on black ZO2s. You know what I'm saying? Neutral colors. My dog Brandon here. He repping that red. He affiliated one way. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Hey, chill out, man.
Nah, but let's dig into it, man. The day, media
No
day.
affiliation whatsoever.
No.
Let's go ahead and get that out the way. No affiliation whatsoever.
We know you, man.
Stop tripping.
We can tell.
Stop
You ain't
spreading
gonna-
them rumors, man.
Nah, straight up, man. oh, let me get some light in here.
Yeah, turn the light on, man.
Some light. You know how to do
Is
it?
it not
right
this?
here.
Oh, yeah.
Right, there you go. Hey, there we go. We can lit that thing up.
What website?
What's good, man? So what's up?
My
with
website?
Y'all? All right, we'll get to these comments in a second,
Okay,
man. But
yeah.
let's parlay and let me get your thoughts and opinions on the things that transpire. You feel me? Today, man, you been out here. When you touched down?
I got in. What's today?
Today is Monday, man.
Man,
It do feel crazy.
for real. Yesterday morning,
Yesterday
early.
morning, Sunday.
Yeah.
June 10th, touchdown. I got here at 9:50 a.m. yesterday. What time you got in at?
It's about 10:45.
10:45. Straight to grinding. Putting in hard work. No, I'm playing. I'm tired, man, but I'm turned up because I'm excited, man. So, apologize, man, if I'm all over the place right now, man. It's an exciting day, man. A great day. An amazing day, you feel me? We was out here. We got down yesterday. Touchdown. Off the plane. 9:50. 10:45. Around here. Camera out here live. Whoa. Shooting everything. Feel me? Tons of footage. You know what I'm saying? Coming off deck. Got these little interviews. We out here just getting it, man. I'm sorry. Alright, man. So what you got, man? What we on today? Damn, I just got helly tired. No, I'm playing. No, so yeah. But serious though, for real though. Like I said, man, I'm a little excited, but I'm tired at the same time, man. But I want to touch base, man, because, you know, we like to do these BBB experiences and just kind of talk about things as they happen, you know what I'm saying, in live, in real time. Because what happens is we catch that footage, we got to put it together, you know what I'm saying, my dog got to write it. But before we can go ahead and do it, I'll just give you a little taste of, you know what I'm saying, what jumped off. So let's say yesterday we touched down, you know what I'm saying. All of the players got in yesterday, too. I'm telling you this now. check your boy on the social medias. You know what I'm saying? My dog Brandon was live tweeting today at the media day. You know what I'm saying? I try to get a little behind the scenes with the video stuff, some clips and dips and whips like that. You feel me? So check that, man. If you ain't subscribed or follow your boy on Instagram or Twitter's ABD Hero. And typically I don't even say, yo, go follow me over there, cause I try to, like, I really don't push a ton of content through there, but I've been utilizing them platforms a little bit more because it's a little bit easier to push out some short-term content that I wouldn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, fit all into a video or take the time to do a video for, you know what I'm saying? So the plan is I could throw some stuff on there for short term as I create these bigger, you know what I'm saying, videos and stuff. Cause as you can see, man, it's growing. We taking it to the next level, man. We trying to, you know what I mean? So as long as that's happening, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be dipped and whipped, you feel me? But so let's see. So yesterday all the players got in, man. I was shocked at how, like, much size it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know throughout the trials, the thought, like, that we had a lot of guards was something that was talked about, but I didn't realize we had a lot of, like, 6'5", 6'6" dudes who can play guard.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we had some 6'6", 6'7" dudes who, like, ball handlers like that. So at the airport, I'm looking up at dudes like, wait a minute. I feel like there's only been a few times where I'm not the tallest dude in the world, you know what I'm saying? But there's only been a few times where I felt like I was short.
Mm-hmm.
And that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, there's definitely a good mixture of the typical guard size where you got some that may be about 5'11", 6 foot or whatever. But there's also a lot of those that kind of fit that 6'2", 6'3". Then you got the 6'5", 6'6". And then you also have some who got the long 6'9". You know, we got a footer in there. A few more 6'9" type players. So I mean, it's a good mixture. But the biggest thing that you're really going to see is the skill level is going to be fluctuated throughout the entire league, where basically what I mean is from Seattle to New York on both coasts, LA to New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, all of them, you know, you're going to see at least a couple players per team that's going to really show you something that you may not have been expecting from the JBA league. And I've already tweeted something out. I kind of gave, you know, a little taste of what I feel, at least just so far. I've only, you know, it was just the first practice, and I wanted to do it without being biased because I was at the Atlanta tryout, but seeing them after a month or so up close in person, they're gonna be tough, man.
Atlanta?
Yes,
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Big Jelly, Ison Butler. Jordan Ray, he plays for him. He didn't get a chance to practice as much with them today due to a couple things, but he was out there. All is well with him. But I tweeted this out. Xavier Johnson. Write that name down. Remember that name. He
Baller.
watch.
Did damn well. You heard it here first from the man, young Brandon B. Will. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. I missed a little bit of that practice, you know what I'm saying? We was en route, you know what I'm saying, traveling. We really, and this behind the scenes stuff, man, I can't wait for y'all to see. Today at the media day, man, was so dope on how much content we created, you know what I'm saying? So when you go to the JBA game, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be like, damn, did I just, hold on, I ain't at that. I think I'm at the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I was fucking shit. You were like, dang, hold on, wait a minute. Now, did I just see you, boy, with the thing? You know what I'm saying? The production value of stuff that we went off on today, man, was crazy, man. I was impressed with the uniforms, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think Alan was telling me about this the other day, the supplementation, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out, man. Look that word up, you feel me? But the dope thing that's with the uniforms is, so like right now I got the shirt that's embroidered. You know what I'm saying? You got the BBBs embroidered. You got certain jerseys with the stitching and all of that things on it. You know what I'm saying? You got the screen printing and all of that. But then you got, I think I'm saying the right word, supplementation, where the patterns and the numbers and the names and all of that stuff is inside the fabric. You feel me? So it's not like you can't peel it off. Yeah. You can't cut it. You know what I mean? It's in there. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that I don't think you see a ton from around here. And then also the fabric, I feel like a lot of the players was pumped about just how good the jerseys and stuff felt.
Well, that was the thing. I mean, they spent a lot of time really trying to make sure that these jerseys were not just something that was just a throw-in that say, hey, we got jerseys and here you go. They really wanted to make a huge impression so that it's something that they're proud to wear. And you can just tell when they first saw them, they was like, it was almost like they was ready to put them on. I mean, they messed around and put them on to practice one time for a quick second. I mean, there was something else going on, but I mean, even still, I mean, they just that pride from wanting to represent their team and not just to represent the team, but the fact that they looked good. I mean, it was some nice looking jerseys. You know what I'm saying,
good, man? That BBB, hey, trend setting.
Yeah,
trend setting, man.
Hey,
it was good, man. I feel like that was a moment that I was excited to see. I feel.
Oh, did like, you didn't say the warm ups, did you?
We didn't even get into the fact that okay. You over here talking about too much, man. That's I'm sorry. That's a different time and a place.
Y'all gonna have to see those later, man. I can't reveal too much. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
He talking about the supplementation on the warm ups. Yeah, that's something else. But just know that that's fire too.
Yes.
Dipped and whipped head to toe. You know what I'm saying?
Hoodie action.
With the hoodies and the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be live, man. But let's see, man. What was I gonna say? That was definitely the one thing that I felt like I was pumped to see. You know what I'm saying? Is like their reactions to the uniforms. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember in my time back in the day when I was playing ball. You know what I'm saying? I used to play the foosball. You feel me? Like the water boy, you know what I mean? Except Ryan, you know, but we ain't gonna get into that. And I just remember the first time you get to like put on that uniform, you know what I'm saying? The first time you get to take that picture in it, you know what I'm saying? What that feels like and how much excitement you have for that. And then the reality of like there's a part of you that it really don't matter what the uniform look like. You just excited to have it on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If think about that, right? If you think about the NBA or these professional leagues, they got 30 plus 20 teams. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of teams. And across the board, it don't matter what team you play on. When you get to put the hat on you hella excited. When you first get to put your jersey on, you know what I'm saying? So just watching all of them dudes. And everybody feeling like our jerseys is the best, you know what I'm saying? That to me was something special to see.
It was
live and up and up close and in person, man. So that was a moment, man. Let's see what else. So they got those jerseys, man. They did a lot of, like I said, production for the game stuff today, right? Which I feel like that was for me, that was the most busy part, you know what I'm saying, of media day. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to catch some behind the scenes footage, but I do want to give a shout out to the folks. There's some folks who reached out to me from New Vita Studios, you know what I'm saying, who came through with help with the video production today.
That was big time.
Yeah, green screens, you know what I'm saying, lights, cameras, action. It was a movie today for sure.
What? That's the thing, man. Like, you know, you get a lot of misconceptions of how this whole thing is going to be unveiled. Almost as if this was just, you know, thought of 2 minutes ago and we just said we're just going to throw it all together. There's a lot that went into this, and you're really going to see more once everything gets unveiled and here in the coming days and weeks. It was crazy. It was a crazy day, crazy in a good way. I felt that the entire media day was really put together very well, and it ran very smoothly. You know, one of the biggest takeaways for me was watching the players, you know, sign that contract. You know, and especially after talking to a lot of them, even before, right after they made their JBA teams. You know, some of y'all probably saw some of the interviews I've done with them, and they want this to be their career. For however long it's gonna last, they want this to be their career. And, you know, seeing their dream, you know, of being a professional basketball player come true, signing the name to the paper, holding up the jersey, you know, it was a really exciting moment. You saw the parents and their families in the crowd. A lot of them came up, you know, to take the pictures and whatever they were doing, you know, and it was a proud moment for everybody. So everybody was really excited and really happy, and to see the smiles and the happiness on those players' faces was a big moment for me personally.
Yeah, that's a big moment, man. And I think you touched on something there. The thoroughness of today really, like, caught me off guard as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much being in Citizens Bank Arena, you know what I'm saying? The setup was A1. The DJ, A1. You know what I'm saying? B. Jones was there with the gold DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything just fell in line. You know, even when we got downstairs and we started doing the production, like, how much it takes to even set that up, you know, was super dope. And then I had a conversation with LeVar today, and he kind of reminded me of something of, like, there's a ton of folks who didn't think this could even happen, right? Who thought that this was an idea, cocky, made me scheme, somebody just talking. And I see it all the time when I look on my channel, and folks say, nah, I don't think that they're not gonna really have trials. They're not gonna really get no players. Then the trials happen. They're not gonna really get no players.
Then the players come.
They ain't got no coaches.
Then the coaches come.
They ain't got no facilities. And then we at the arena. You know what I mean? And then that's the thing. He just was saying, like, yo, like, he's saying it's not gonna happen. But anytime you say it's not gonna happen, that's just more motivation to make sure it happens. And that was just like, yo, I get what you're saying. And then to think that this idea got launched or released, maybe 8-9 months ago, less than a year, maybe less than
December was when they made the huge announcement.
The announcement. So December to now, what we in? June. So we say 7 months. You know what I mean? So for 7 months, from idea to, like, a game is coming in less than maybe 2 weeks. That's a lot of work. And then to have the jerseys be as fly as they are, have the production be there, the team is A1, you know what I'm saying? You got want to be well out here. I just felt like that, to me, that I could see why folks is out here. Nah, it ain't no way. Yeah, they can't do it.
But it's the thing, like you said, December to now, 7 months. A lot of people, what they think based on how LeVar is, they're like, okay, as soon as he makes the announcement, he must have just thought about it the day before.
Facts.
But what they don't understand is that this was something that was already in the works months ahead.
Yeah.
And they finally wanted to let the world know that, hey, this is what we got coming. Yeah. Now we're about to get to work to really make sure that all the other I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, so to speak, to give you the product that you're really going to be looking for and expecting from the Big Baller brand. So this isn't something that was just, like you said, that just concocted and said, hey, we're going to do this and see what happens. You know, there's a plan that was in place. It was strategic. It was well thought out. Yeah. And you're going to see them.
And this is the crazy thing, is that this is year one. So it only gets better from here.
Exactly.
So, like, all of the hard work that it took to get things set up, now you got a process. So next year it's about making sure, you know what I'm saying, you start adding little extra bells and whistles, you know what I'm saying, and doing those things, you know what I'm saying, and dipping and whipping it in different ways. So it's going to be exciting, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yesterday I was super excited hopping off the plane for, like, the first game, just being out here, just seeing that first practice. So then after media day, and then also watching them get down a little bit in practice, my excitement is through the roof. You know what I'm saying, for everything. So,
well, I'm gonna tell you, like I explained like what I felt was one of my biggest takeaways from the actual media day, but so far with this whole experience, one of the things I've really enjoyed is just getting to know the players more. Like, we got some characters out here.
100%.
We got some straight up characters, in this league, and the excitement that they have is really infectious, because it's that childlike excitement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
That you can't help but gravitate towards. And they're starting to let their guards down even more. I mean, they've already gotten a chance to know us pretty well. Even before today, but seeing us more in person, pretty much most of them or a lot of them, seeing us in person, and then every hour it seems like they just get even more and more comfortable, and they're just kind of letting us more into their world, and it's just been really cool. But what you think about the coaches though? And we kind of had a chance to meet with them and talk to them, and one of the things I wasn't sure. I mean, I know I had a lot of people that was asking questions to me. Obviously, there's been questions on social media prior to today, like who are the coaches, and who's going to be coaching the teams, and is it like some legit coaches or whatnot? So what did you think about that?
I was impressed with the coaches. I think that what I feel like is cool about the coaches is they come from almost the same cloth as these players. So like, you've got a lot of coaches who understand the kids who they have, right? Because while you got some coaches who got some names, and all of these coaches have some legacy as far as the like where they come from and who they've coached, right? You don't have the guy who's coming in here, you don't have Krzyzewski, who is world renowned in these things. You got these coaches who may have some legacy in their areas and maybe have some great experience, but they are twofold in a situation where they're trying to build themselves as well. So they're hungry. The coaches are hungry. But then also you got coaches who understand, like, the players that we have here are hungry. We don't have the guys who feel like they made it and they just here to get by.
Exactly.
And you just got to walk in the gym and roll the ball out to them. We got dudes who want to eat, who want to be pushed. And you got coaches who want to push them and who understand that if they need to get on you, I'm going to get on you. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the roundup of coaches we have, in just in that regard alone, man, that in talking with them, I feel like they have a great understanding of the players that we have, and they've got a great understanding of not just we're going to make them better basketball players. We in a position to make these dudes better men, you know, and I feel like that's going to happen.
Well, what I liked the most about it was as soon as I walked into the gym, like, the energy was just ridiculous. And I know you got there a little later, but the experience that these guys have, we have coaches who have coached Division I basketball, crazy years of experience in high school. We have a Hall of Fame high school coach, other college coaches that are in this league, coaching these kids. So, I'm watching these practices, and, like I was telling you earlier, I've coached for 7 years basketball. So I know how a practice should be ran. So I'm watching it, and I'm seeing drills that I haven't used in my years, and I'm seeing a different level on some of these coaches that I've seen that are really pushing these kids, and they were some of them were just they were gassed in the first hour or so, because it was so intense that they weren't used to that type, because they're coming from high school or whatnot, and they're not used to that level just yet. So these are coaches that have a professional mindset, know exactly what it takes to be a professional, because they have players who you have some coaches that have players who have played in the NBA or played overseas. They know what it takes to get these guys to the next level. Yeah. So you could tell just based on the energy, the experience, that these kids in the right hands.
They're in the right hands. And I will tell you this too. I talked to one of the players from what team is Quan Van Putten on?
Ooh, is it Philly?
Is it Philly? I think so. Well, I talked to one of the players, and it was kind of crazy because he reminded me of like a time when I remember going to college, right? And like I went to JUCO, and then I went and played D1 ball over at Iowa State, right? And I was in shape. You know what I'm saying? Could bench press the world, you know what I'm saying? I was fast, you know what I'm saying? You know how not to brag. But the first workout for Iowa State was like nothing I had ever done in my life. And me, every transfer who came in there, every freshman, everybody that whole entire week was walking around like this. You couldn't lift your arms, every muscle in your whole body you didn't even know you had been worked out. And everybody felt like, yo, we just got to another level. And I was talking to Quan Van Putten, and he had that same moment where he was staring kind of off in the distance, and I was like, man, what's going on? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What's on your mind? You know what I'm saying? I could tell you in deep thought. And he was telling me, he said, I'm not thinking about, like, right now. He's like, I'm thinking about, I always said I wanted to be a pro. I wanted to go to the NBA. And he's like, if we here the JBA and we playing 8 games, and this is the type of workout that we doing, the workout that put me through something I never felt before, the workout that I need to be doing in order to play 82 games in the NBA, gotta be crazy. And then so in his head, it was about, how do I add on to this and take it to the next level? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If this was too hard, if this was something special, how do I make something extra special? You know what I mean? How do I do? And that's the focus that I love to see in these dudes, and that's the hunger, and that's the perspective that a lot of them have. You know what I mean? You had folks who in there who was 100%. People was thrown up today. Yeah. After the workout.
Yep.
During the workout.
Yep.
That's how serious today's practice was. Practice 1. You feel me?
Number 1.
And it's only getting crazier from here. But that, to me, that's the motivation, man. That right there, when you talk about the infectious energy, because I came in a little bit late, so I missed all of the like really going at it stuff. But I could just feel like something crazy had just happened in the room, and I was hyped. And everybody in there, and that's also the kind of crazy thing is how tough he described that workout. I didn't see anybody who looked like they was trying to quit. Yeah. I seen everybody who looked like, yo, I want more. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to do this again tomorrow. That was love, man.
When you spoke about how what Quan said, there was another player from the Atlanta team, Ja'Cory Hall, and he has an interesting story because he actually tried out twice, right?
Yep.
What was the first city?
I want to say Houston.
And then he tried out in Philly.
Yep.
All right, so he has, a chip on his shoulder as well because he didn't make the first go around. He had to go, try out again. But this is what I found that was very compelling. I was standing right next to him. Coach Bird from Atlanta was talking to him. He's like, hey, I like how you was getting after it. I like what I saw from you today. I like how you were attacking on offense. You were getting after on defense. You were getting deflections. You were just you had a really good day today. And he was like, Coach, I got to get better. I got to get better tomorrow. I didn't do enough today. Like that was basically his attitude. So the coach was giving him praise. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to tell you like I like what I'm seeing so far on day one. And his whole demeanor was just like just straight up. He's like, this I didn't give you enough. Like I can do more. You know what I mean? Like you can just feel that hunger that he has inside of him. Like y'all slept on me the first time, so I still hadn't shown you enough. So I gotta still prove myself day in and day out. I can't take no days off. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I was standing there watching him. I'm like, okay, this is about to be crazy right here.
Yeah, 100%. That is the. I'm pumped to get up tomorrow and watch him compete some more. Yeah. Because I think that like the game day is gonna be crazy, but like every day in practice is going to be something crazy. And I will tell you why. It's because everybody wants to be here.
Mm-hmm.
There's this thing that I was thinking about the other day of when you think about college, right? Folks keep hitting me up about, well, these kids should be going to college so they could then play basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did a lot of the interviews for the, before we got out here with players, and everybody said, when I asked them this question, I said, if the JBA wasn't an opportunity, what would you be doing? And every one of them said, I'd be trying to find a school to get into so I could play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody said, I chose the JBA because I'm not really trying to do the school thing. I really just want to focus on basketball. So I think that in my experience playing college ball, I had a bunch of guys who graduated with degrees and then said, if I don't go play in the NFL, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Right? I had a bunch of guys who were there strictly to play football,
Mm-hmm.
but was pretty much felt like they were wasting time like 50% of the day. Everybody who's here, like different than the college campus, right? Everybody in these hotels really, really wants to be here and wants to be a part of every part of this process. Not just half of it, not just the practice, not just the games. They want to be part of talking to the media and being better at that. They want to be a part of the process that with the financial literacy coaches, right? Part of the process of how can we become entrepreneurs, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that right there is why that intensity is crazy, right? That's why when we spend 4 hours at media day, nobody's tired. I was tired, not gonna lie. I was ready to go lay it down.
Man.
Every one of these players all day at media day is like, I just want to get to a court. Let's get to a court.
They was trying to play the day before.
Yes, we got it was kids who got off the plane
Trying to find
was
somewhere
trying
to hoop.
to Uber
to
a court so they
Yeah.
could hoop. That's how eager these dudes was. So man, it's an intense experience out here, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's one of growth, man. I even feel like me personally, I'm out here growing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And everything that we out here doing, I think it's gonna be big, man. I think that this JBA thing is going to be something special.
Yes, sir.
And also, man, while y'all out here, the jerseys, you know what I'm saying? Once you just figure out who your favorite player is, you gonna have an opportunity to go ahead and cop them jerseys, man. So be ready to support, man. This is something that LeVar said this about 72 times a day, or every time I talk to him. This is history.
It is.
This is something that has never been done before.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing about history, and we've seen it throughout the course of time, when things are happening that are going to change the landscape, in the middle of it, people don't understand it. There's folks who out here and they saying to you, yo, nah, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Even the things that today we all agree on was the best things for the time, the change that happened was the best thing for that time. In that moment, people didn't understand it. And I feel like the level of folks who maybe have a question, to me, shows that we on the right path.
Definitely.
Because this is something that people think needs to happen, but people don't understand how it can happen. And the crazy thing is it's happening right in front of your eyes, man. Show up. Be a part of something great, man.
That's right.
Be a part of something legendary.
History,
man. No matter your affiliation, man. No matter if you dipped and whipped and if you dripped. You feel me? What do you say? Sawawa?
Wow,
Awawa, man. Awawa, man.
Y'all don't know about
Y'all
y'all
don't know
don't know
about
what that
that.
is yet. We'll have to put you
We're
on
gonna
that.
put y'all on the game a little bit later, man. Let's see let's go through
What's
some
going
of these.
on? Yeah.
We got young copy and paste out here now.
Hey,
hey.
what's going on?
I was just telling Brandon, man, the other day, I'm super appreciative of that picture that y'all drew. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can, man, go check out my Instagram and I had a picture from. Y'all know I'm the names, man. I'll be butchering them things, so I'm not even gonna try to do that to y'all. But the copy and paste folks, them young ladies, man, they hooked the picture up.
I ain't made it yet.
Brandon, I told Brandon he gotta get his clout up, man.
My clout ain't there yet. So.
Everybody ain't, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't able.
Yeah.
But let's see. All right, let's go through some of these. Dang, it's a lot of comments here, man.
Have we talked about Melo yet?
How we know we have not? Go ahead.
We
and
need to
jump
talk
off.
about
Go
Melo.
ahead.
So I tweeted out earlier that, you know, a big observation. I said this last month too when I was out here the first time, that just from seeing Melo on TV, you could tell he was, you know, still hadn't really got that bulk, or that, well, he's not bulky now, but that physique just yet. He looked very thin over there in Lithuania. But I noticed when he got back, and you could tell, I mean, LeVar, they were doing some work in Lithuania and whatnot. But when he got back, you know, he was definitely put in high gear, and you could start to see a difference in his body. You know, obviously he's 16, he's going to be growing. He's going to be growing anyway. But I noticed that his shoulders were a little broader, his arms were a little thicker. A month later, fast forward to now, AB had to go. He messed around and phone, laptop not charging.
Yeah, I got
so
you.
Just in case we cut off, that's you blaming on AB here.
It's my fault, man.
Yeah.
You know how that unprofessionalism do,
Exactly.
man. I apologize.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I be unprofessional sometimes.
But you know, looking at him today, and I asked him, I was like, Melo, like how much bigger have you gotten? He's like, you know, he told me his weight. I'm not gonna tell y'all his weight. But you know, obviously I can do math. You know, it was 15 pounds of when he was in Lithuania versus what he is now. Now, what I tweeted out was, you know, I was like, you know, Melo he put on 15 pounds of muscle, you know, since he was in Lithuania to now. And then, you know, people kind of took that and ran with it. Like, I don't know that obviously you can't put on 15 pounds of muscle in a month, but, you know, people take it what they want to say. It's all good. No, I'm not tripping on that. But basically what I mean is that you could tell that he's put in a ton of work. His body is starting to grow. It's starting to get to that, you know, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you know, the high school players that I coach, once they hit around 16, you really start to see that growth, and he's really starting to grow into his body. He looked pretty good out there today. I can't lie to you. You know, he was moving really well. Shot looked good. You just tell the difference between a player of his caliber compared to, no disrespect to the other ones, but I mean, he's a professional. He's the only one so far that's played professionally. And you can tell the difference of where he is right now compared to some of the other ones. And I thought that was a good sign, because, you know, you can't have someone who is considered, you know, one of the top players in the nation, a professional, and you can't really see the difference. But I can see the difference, and it's pretty noticeable. So
I would say
Melo's coming.
Yeah, as
like,
far as Melo,
it's gonna be crazy for him.
I talked to him briefly today, because I thought it was interesting. Out of all of these players who signed contracts today and became professional players today for the first time, this is Melo's second professional contract, right? So I wanted to know, is this one different? You know what I mean? Like, how does that feel to really have your second professional contract be almost a part of the league that's like your family created, you know what I mean? Like almost a co-founder of this whole thing. And he agreed with me that this one is a little bit like special. Obviously he said that the first time you do it, that's a huge deal, you know what I mean? And that's an amazing accomplishment, you know? But when you are a part of something, and not only like just one of the inaugural players, but like one of the founding members, you know what I mean? Like that's a big deal. Definitely. In itself. So I feel like it was kind of like in awe for a second of just thinking about like the different and progression that is, you know, because I mean, signing a contract with Vitotas, that's amazing, but signing a contract with the JBA LA Ballers, and then also them having them announce him as the marquee player, cornerstone of the league, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just a big deal, man. That's a huge deal.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I also tweeted this out as well, and I had a good picture of Melo when we were outside yesterday, and you probably noticed this too. You know, you could tell just, you know, from, you know, the interactions in Lithuania, some of the comments that he's made in the past about, you know, really wasn't his thing out there, you know, really wasn't really feeling it. It's, the cold weather. It's miles and miles away from being home. 16 years old, probably wanted to be in the warm weather. Probably wanted to be a little bit in his element. Biggest thing I noticed was how happy he looked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's vibing with all the players. I mean, he's joking with them. They joking back with him. They having fun. And I had a picture where you could just see this big smile on his face with him interacting with the other players, and you can just tell that he's just like, this is what I want. Like, I want to be in this league, just like how you just said. It's a little bit, it's a different feel for it. It's more special, and you can feel that with him. He's joking around with me earlier today. You just tell like his whole vibe, his whole energy is just different. And that's big because people still forget. I mean, he's only 16 years old.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be, depending on how you look at it, he could be either going into his junior year in high school. Obviously, they moved him up. But he would normally be going into his senior year in high school. He's a high schooler that is on the international stage. So, I mean, he's back in his element, feeling good. He's happy, and I thought that was a really good, really cool sign to see.
Yeah, 100%, man. 1,000%.
What you got?
All right, let's see. I was trying to see if I feel like the comments been jumping, man. They've been having their own conversation, man. We're gonna see if some good questions in here. You know what I'm saying? Will the player jerseys be on the JBA site? I want to say eventually that is definitely something that's probably gonna go down. Oh,
who got the tickets though? Yeah, who got the tickets? That's what I want to know. Who already got? I know there's some people that already got tickets.
Who pulling up?
But if you don't have the tickets, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know if you're still planning on coming. So just so we can know, if we can look out for you, give you a shout out or something.
A shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, definitely. If y'all here and you subscribe to the channel and you got the JBA tickets, man, and we in the city, man, we definitely got to link up. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So holla at your boy, man. Catch me on the social medias, you know what I mean? the social medias, and we definitely got to link up, man. I know, the copy and paste, we got ours soon. Kid Max in Atlanta all day. We out there. What y'all think about Keezo Brown compared to Melo? I feel like we haven't really seen that yet. That matchup.
I mean,
today was really like let me give y'all a breakdown of what's kind of transpiring in practice. And like I said, I missed part of it. But there's a team session, right? Mm-hmm. Where they're going over things as a team, and then those players then break down into individual sessions, right? So you got coaches for each team, and then you got completely separate skill coaches who come in and work with the players. So you got the coaches who putting them through the paces, and then station to station, then you got skills coaches who coming in there. And some of them skills coaches wasn't super intense. You know what I'm saying? Coach Tito, he was here. He was one of the guys who was at all of the JBA tryouts. And if you've seen some of my videos, you would have called him in there Coach Tito. He was in there turned up.
Yeah, that's how he is.
Yeah, turned. Go, no. He was the dude who, like, in the Atlanta video, even I think I'm sorry, in my Chicago video, but even I think you said it in Atlanta, the temperature in the room as far as intensity just wasn't high enough.
And he turned it up quick.
Stop. and got it to where it needed to be. So that was the thing, man. So you had a lot of folks, like I said, that initial practice was tough, and then they kept it going with those individual. The intensity was there throughout the whole practice.
Definitely.
That's dope. Getting them NBA ready. This is the big thing that I feel like people. Because that's a big part of the JBA, right? This whole NBA ready thing, right? Getting to the next level. A lot of the decisions that are made are to prepare for the next level. 3-point line, NBA 3-point line.
Shot clock,
NBA shot clock. Minutes in the game, NBA minutes. All of those things. Arenas. Almost NBA arenas. You feel me? So it's to have a big enough space to get all y'all in there who want to watch it, but it's also to get them acclimated to playing on that stage, to playing in that air, playing around them people. You know what I'm saying? Playing with that jumbotron and the music, all of these things that, and I'm a college basketball is cool. You know what I'm saying? But that game is tailored to that system.
Exactly.
This game is tailored to getting you to the next level, right? And this is something else. Speaking of next levels, it was an interesting thing that I realized today as those kids were signing their contracts and holding up their jerseys, right? And LeVar mentioned, like, we want to do this so you all can get to the next level, right? And then I was thinking, what's crazy is when we start talking about history is that there's some 10th graders right now. There's some 11th graders. There's some folks who are going to be in 12th grade next year who dream as the JBA. So all of our dudes here was thinking, man, I want to get to college so I can get to the NBA. There's folks in high school right now who are thinking, I'm going to the JBA and then I'm trying to get to the NBA. This is changing how you dream. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's not just like I want to go play for whatever school get me in. I'm trying to go play in the JBA. I want to play for the Houston Ballers.
Exactly.
And then I want to go. There's so many kids who hit me up. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. And then even to go deeper, I talked about this on my channel before, right? I was wearing I got a son, he young dude. I was over at his elementary school, 2nd grade. It's 2nd graders. I was in my BBB shirt. 2nd graders freaking out. Big baller brand! Oh my God! Big baller brand! Freaking out. And that's the same thing. These 2nd graders, when they dream, I'm trying to hit the JBA.
Yeah.
That's big. That's
crazy.
Generational. That's crazy. This thing it's a snowball, man. It's going to start wrapping up much more than just basketball. When you think about lifestyle, right? If you think about the NBA, for example, think about how that shapes culture. Think about a guy like Allen Iverson. Think about what basketball looked like pre-Allen Iverson and post-Allen Iverson. Culture shift. You think about, now I'm talking about, that's off the court. That's how, and I mean, like, that's how you look while you touching the court with the tattoos, sleeves, finger, you know what I mean? That's stuff Allen Iverson brought to the game, where you didn't get that with Jordan. And then if you think about on the court, the shift in these different players. So I think that what you're going to start to see is these JBA players is not only going to dictate, like, a different path to dreaming, but then also a different path of like, just swag. You know what I'm saying? These jerseys and the uniforms and the things that they're doing and these different personalities, man, is going to shift and shape a culture, man, that's going to be crazy, man. And I know, even me saying that sounds wild to think about. But that's what's happening. That's realistic. That's what is taking place right now.
I just saw this comment from hey Calvin, that's you? Oh, you already know. You see the jump shot. I tried to tell them, man. They thought I was playing, man. They thought I was playing when I said the jump shot was nice. All right, so you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Calvin Brown, New York Ballers.
Culture fact. Tuning
in. I'll show y'all what I got tomorrow too. I got the shoes and the shorts tomorrow. Me and AB 2-on-2. What's up?
2-on-2. I'm out here. You know, I'm ZO too though when I hoop. So
that's fine.
Nah, I'm gonna say it. Let's see. My little brother wore the BBB merch to school. People would not stop talking about it. BBB, crazy how far their reach is, and many people they've inspired. Yeah, that's a fact. BBB is a new wave, man. Confirmed. Top D1 team. This is the crazy thing is, the JBA All-Stars is not playing the top D1 team. They're going to go on and play professional teams. And this is the crazy thing too that you got to check about this, like when you say top D1 team. If the JBA did set up a scrimmage with a D1 team, right? this is something to think about. If the JBA played Duke tomorrow, Zion Williams, Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, the only players who would get paid to play in that game versus them is JBA players. And these dudes is household names almost in the high school basketball circuit. And they're not going to make a quarter in that game. All the JBA players are going to get paid.
They might get some money, but
it's going to be yeah. But you know what I'm saying? We can talk about how that's going to work out.
Yeah.
This is the crazy thing. So Thunder Buddy says ABD Hero define professional teams. This is the thing now, and I understand your question, and I will go there. But what I would say this is, think about this again when you talk about college. In the eyes of the NCAA, a professional team is just somebody who gets paid to play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No matter if it's 50 cents, no matter if it's $1 million, you're professional there. So that's that right there. But what I'm talking about is we taking trips overseas. We over in Europe, and I say we, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing what the boy LeVar said. I'm trying to speak it into existence. We. You know what I'm saying? We. You know what I'm saying? We in France, you feel me? Playing basketball. So I'm just saying, think about that. When I say professional teams, I'm talking about teams who potentially, if they played in the NCAA tournament, would wipe that away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easy money. That's the type of thing that I'm talking about when I say professional squads. Did they announce where we can watch the games? Not any idea around when it will be released. I want to say, I'm not sure of exact, but potentially Facebook. Is that what you think?
Yeah,
Would you say that?
Yeah, we thinking Facebook be the move.
Yep, just keep it in the family. Ball in the family, no pun intended. Talk about future sleeper talent versus overseas future talent. Exactly. Not overseas future talent, but overseas talent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you think about, this is the thing too. Let me go back to this, and I'm out here ranting right now. But if you go back to Vitotas, right, and they play Zalgiris, and what's the thing that everybody says? Oh, the LKL, this is blah blah blah. But then everybody says, yo, but then I was making videos talking about how Zalgiris who was the best team in the LKL, ended up being one of the top 4 teams in the EuroLeague as well. Which people say, the LKL is not the EuroLeague. But as you pointed out, I know you got the stats for me.
Mm-hmm.
Played LKL, Zalgiris, which is also EuroLeague Zalgiris, and what happened?
Jello dropped 25.
Hold up! Did he do what?
Melo dropped 19.
What? I'm sorry, man. I'm excited.
And the thing is, and this is where you gotta try to combat whatever haters might try to creep in on that one. I mean, that was not in a blowout type situation. Yeah. Yes, they got blew out in the game. I mean, let's not it is hot in here. Let's not try to. I did turn. I didn't know if it was gonna mess the sound up, but
it might, but it's hot.
Yeah, but
Hey, sorry, y'all. It got hot in here. I knew y'all see me sweating.
Nah, but
I don't mean to be unprofessional. You feel me? But
Jello and both Melo both were doing that while the regular competition was in there, and they even got the score was 20 or whatever, and they dropped it all the way down to 10 in the third quarter, but also in the first half as well. So I mean, this wasn't a game where they laid down and said, okay, we just gonna play our second and third string because they garbage or whatever.
Yeah,
they was in there hooping for real, and it just so happened that the Ball brothers had a good day. So
this is, and let me give you this too, because this is one of the things that I talked about a while back. Is because I heard that thing too. Oh, they was getting blown, wah. But it don't matter if we lined up tomorrow, me and you versus the Houston Rockets. Nah, they too good. The Atlanta Hawks, right? And we walked in the gym, and I dropped 5 on and I drop 25 on anybody on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me I'm not a baller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the starting 5, if it's the 6th man and through the 10th man. If you on that squad, or let's think, and then to make it more comparable, because the Hawks is not a super great team, but let's just go to Warriors, the NBA champions. If you drop 25 on the bottom 5 of the Golden State Warriors, you're still a baller.
Exactly.
If you drop 25 on the bottom 5 of the Zalgiris team, which is the best team in the LKL, right? And then also one of the top 4 teams in the EuroLeague, you're still a baller.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't care who on the court. If Duke show up and you drop 25 on anybody on the Duke roster, you can't say to me, well, yeah, you dropped 25, but it wasn't Zion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. I'm going to still tell
like,
you're a baller.
Unless you're talking about the walk-ons.
I don't care if he on the squad. If he getting coached by Coach K.
I could drop 25 on the walk-ons, man.
At Duke?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you see Calvin Brown
I'm
coming,
telling you,
man?
but if you could do that, I'm telling you, you're a baller.
The jump shot is legit, man.
If the jump shot is that legit, where you can drop 25, I'm giving you your props. You're a baller.
But seriously though,
I've seen hoopers.
But the thing,
hoopers hoop.
But the thing about it though, it wasn't the bottom 5 though.
And that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm speaking hypothetically.
Yeah,
You speaking factual. I'm talking about hypothetically. If it was just worst case scenario. In the best case world. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, who your baby daddy, man? LeVar posted on his IG. Oh, the sound's still fine. Don't worry. Thank you, man, because it was getting hot. I'm out here glistening, man. I know that y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, I just moisturize like that because I use honey and nah, this dude here. Oh, Brandon Williams was shouted out on that Ball in the Family.
Yeah.
My dog famous.
Yeah.
Hey, my dog Brandon Williams shouted out on the Ball in the Family. Copy and paste. If he can't get a picture here soon, that's enough clout, man. We got to get him one. Honey, laugh out loud. That's a real thing that this dude wash his face in honey, but we don't have to talk about that.
You gotta look it up, man. Look it up. Skincare routine, honey.
Way back, man.
Apple cider vinegar. What's up?
It's all paying off now. AB the Kid 305. What's up, man? I like your name, man. Some honey, know about some honey, no dope. Oh, what? Let me see. Do your question again, Kid Max. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
It's a lot of them.
Y'all gonna be commentators? Hey, catch us on the live stream.
Oh.
It might happen, man.
Oh.
You know if I'm on there, I already got my catchphrases ready, man. I ain't gonna.
Don't reveal too much.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give you. Let me give y'all one of my catchphrases. Y'all tell me if y'all think this is dope or not. Whoa, look at that right there. Brandon Williams just put the coffee in the teapot. I ain't never seen nothing like it. You know, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
My bro initial.
But for real though, I mean, like, you know, since they asked about it, I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, y'all think that, you know, we a good tandem for the commentating situation? You know, what's up?
Yeah.
I'd like to know that.
Let's see. I'm trying to catch this.
Drop the comments on that question for me, if you don't mind. He need to repost that question.
Man. Yeah, you gotta repost that question, man. It's original, haha. It's original. Oh, look. Yo, you're official, man.
Oh,
you're
I'm
part
in
of
there.
the squad.
All right.
Man. You're about to go to sleep. Check your phone, baby. Check your phone, man. The Kendra Williams.
I don't know who that is.
That's your. You sure? That ain't Miss B. Will?
That's somebody.
Oh wait, no, I'm playing. That ain't nobody.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, back with y'all.
Nice try though.
Oh yeah. You don't know. Who impressed y'all in training camp today? Any sleepers? I've been saying this since the beginning of the time. I think yes, your favorite players gonna show up and they're gonna be your favorite players and they're gonna be the names that you recognize. But I'm telling you that there's gonna be one kid, or at least there's gonna be some. And I'm saying this is different for everybody based on everybody's different taste buds. But you in particular gonna have at least one kid who you gonna be like, yo, that's the dude. Mm-hmm. And your one dude is gonna be different than their one dude, and that, you know what I'm saying. There's different guys who bring in different games. And there's going to be a collective of players who are going to wow you night in and night out.
Yeah.
High flying, shooting, ball handling, bigs who do it all. Like, it's going to be a plethora of different skills that you're going to get to see. You know what I'm saying? The folks out here think Calvin Brown is that dude so far, man. So I'm telling you, Calvin Brown to be on the... Calvin Brown need to be asleep right now. Calvin Brown, go to bed, man.
You got practice tomorrow, man. What you doing up on the...
Oh, I don't see him. He might be asleep already.
Nah, man. He just posted it. Yeah, he right there.
I can't
get it. Appreciate the shout out though, man.
Yeah. Where? Nah, it ain't him.
Right here.
Oh, that is him. There it is. Yeah. Calvin Brown, man, go to bed, man.
But thank you for the compliment though. He's
yeah.
very humble, good dude, man. He's gonna do very well in this league.
Hey, yeah.
But go to bed.
Straight up, but go to bed, man.
Get off that Fortnite. Get off the.
Hey, show up, man. Calvin Brown was dipped and whipped today, man. I gotta give him some credit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, who was that today? It was a couple JBA players. That's what I might try to do. I'm gonna go through some of my footage, man, because I really want. I should have. There's a couple dudes who showed up today, like they was walking into like, you know how the NBA have they whole like runway before the game. It was some dudes out here now, no socks on, shiny shoes, and all of that stuff.
Shout out Niles Malone, Los Angeles Ballers, came up with the shades, had the fitted,
the blue
blazer, the fitted pants with the shoes, the loafers,
the loafers, the shiny loafers
with the diamonds on them, and
no socks.
Hey, he was
What's
smooth.
Your boy Awawa, man? What's his name?
Oh yeah, that's Taco.
Yeah.
The name Taco. Yeah, y'all gonna love that guy.
Like that dude, man. I'm gonna try to put that together for y'all, man, so y'all can see the real how players was.
These guys, we got some characters, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
We got some characters, man.
Yeah, don't just look for Melo. Melo, he's gonna sell himself, like you already know. But he's not the only character. There's a lot of other ones, man. These guys, you're gonna love to get to know these guys.
Nixon from Norfolk,
Newski,
Virginia.
that's him.
Jalen Nixon, yeah, he a baller for sure. Norfolk.
Newski represent Oaktown.
Oak, that's right. Oakland, yeah.
He has a good story, man. Yeah. I liked him.
All right, man. Young Thunder buddy, man. Peace. Cameron Macy out here. Ison Butler. Hoopers.
Cameron Massey, that's
Massey,
Dallas.
Yeah, Massey.
Dallas squad.
Yup, man. Let me see, man. I wish I had some already loaded up for y'all, man. I could just cut through something real quick. Big Jelly. Name Jelly. What's his name? Corey Boyd. Yep, Corey Boyd.
St. Louis. Right there.
I love the way you do that right there. Did LeVar talk about any plans for expansion, man? You never know what the future holds, man. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Oh.
Yeah. We gonna keep that on the low, man.
Yeah. Just know, man, the future's bright.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Where's LeBron going? Any conversation at Media Day? Anybody talk about this today? Man.
I mean, we talked about it, you know, we were out at lunch and we kind of brought it up, but we ain't really talked too much about it. But it got crazy on social media, on Twitter. Like I was reading, Lonzo's bodyguard was reading us the Vegas odds, and like all last week up until this point, like it was like Philly #1, Houston #2. Cleveland #3 and Lakers #4.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, Vegas has Lakers #1, Houston number 2, Cleveland 3, Philly 4, something like that. Whatever it was, Lakers jumped from 4 to 1. So Vegas, they ain't perfect, but they're usually pretty good. So I don't know. LeBron, he has his own way of thinking, but when 2010, when the Miami talk was starting to come on strong, it's starting to remind me of that based on this new information. So y'all might see the king of Akron, on the West Coast, enjoying this Cali weather.
Straight up, man. King of Akron. How many rooms does the Ball Estate have?
I don't know. I didn't go all the way through it.
It's a lot. I went through it. It's a lot of rooms.
It's a lot of rooms.
And they big rooms too.
Yes, it's a nice little mansion.
7-foot Canadian, look like Joel Embiid. What's his name? Timba.
Yeah, Demba.
Thimbo. That's it. I
Yeah.
put his first name and last name together. Demba Thimbo. Look out for him. LA Ballers. Who designed the uniforms? I want to say the uniforms were... I can't remember the dude's name. We met him. He's here. Those two dudes are here.
Yeah. And they from
Lithuania.
Yeah, Lithuania.
That's why you ain't seen nothing like that before.
Greg Floyd, the Beast. Hey, Greg Floyd. I like what I saw.
Yeah.
Very long, athletic. If he keeps on working, just keep doing what he's doing, he could definitely be one of those that when it's all over with, could find himself in a pro contract, another pro contract, whether it's, if he's fortunate enough to make it to the league or playing
somewhere
overseas.
else,
he has a lot of upside to him.
There's a couple of my subscribers who, how these ABD Hero folks do. They research. You feel me? That's why we get along so well. Who talking about the interest from people talking about him in other countries already, playing over there. They already got him on the list.
Who?
China.
Who?
Greg Floyd.
Oh.
Yeah. So
okay.
like he kind of one of them dudes who he's going. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So
all right.
that's something I learned from folks here too. So it's serious out here for that, man. Zion.
Oh man, shout out,
on the
man.
lab.
Let them know where they can find me at, man. They, you
Where-
talking
where
about
you
your
see that
social
at?
media. I'm just saying. You
I
said
mean, throw it in there. Hey, go ahead.
if y'all haven't done it so far, go follow me on Twitter, please. At Talking with Fresh, TALKIN with Fresh. So take out the G on that Talking with Fresh. Holla at your boy.
Talking with Fresh, man.
Yes.
Young talking.
Samaj Booker, yes. Seattle Ballers.
Samaj J. You gotta say that J.
That's right. He had to
It's
let
not
us know.
Samaj, it's
I thought it was
Samaj
Samaj.
J.
I was saying Samaj. He was like, nah, Samaj J. I was like, Samaj J. Like, I thought he was trying to say that, like, I didn't say the J on the end. He was like, nah, it's Samaj
it's
J.
J, yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, he has a very good story, good basketball player. Check out him, Seattle Ballers.
Yeah. That's one of the beautiful things about this league, man.
Oh, hold up.
Everybody got these stories. Go ahead.
The Seattle jerseys.
Yeah.
I thought those might be my favorite.
Your favorites?
I don't know. I got to see. When I saw them come out with it, I was like, oh snap! Like I kind of paused for a quick second. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to cut off everything, but I just, when you said Seattle, I had to.
The real talk is it's tough for me to say whose jerseys is the best because the different colorways.
Yeah.
Depending on the colorway, some of them is hard.
Yeah.
Harder. You know what I'm saying? I like I said in my video while I reviewed all of the shoes.
Mhm.
I'm a simple dude, so I love them Philly jerseys.
Yeah.
The black and white.
Black and white.
Those was classic and clean to me. But I love the Dallas jerseys too. But I think that the tough thing is that sometimes it's just how you rock it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like even if you go to the JBA social media, the Dallas dudes was just they was ready.
They was ready. Yeah.
They was ready today. They was dipped and whipped, and everybody was swagged out, and they was feeling the Cali vibes. You know what I'm saying? And they was out here, hey. So they just made the jerseys look better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just was like, I want to watch them hoop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I like them. I feel like a lot of folks felt like the New York jerseys were hard. And they had the interesting like color combination that But a lot of folks said them New York jerseys was fire.
I think it's gonna be like you said. It's just gonna be whatever your taste is. But it's gonna be one of those debates where like, oh, Houston got the fire one, Atlanta, Chicago, and just gonna kind of go all the way around.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you know you onto something, cause you got parity, right? It's a little bit different. So if you think about the NBA, and you got the NBA Finals, and you got the same 4 teams every time. Okay, you right. You got the same 4 teams every time. You know what I'm saying? And you know what to expect. You know, everybody can decide who's the best team in the East, who's the best team in the West. With these jerseys, with everything that's happening, man, you just don't know. It could go. You got a good argument. If you say your favorite is the Seattle joints,
I mean, I don't know yet.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's even it.
Yeah,
you can't decide. It's not like it's just that easy.
Yeah.
So it's going good, man. But we're gonna get ready to hop off here, man. I'm gonna see if we got any 1 or 2 more quick questions that we can throw some answers out here for.
L.A. Bron.
L.A. Bron, no. You need to go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared for Bron in L.A., but that's just me.
He'll be alright.
Do y'all get discounts on that merch though? Hey, I don't know. What merch? What time is it there? All right, 12:13 a.m. We out here in Orange County. All right, let's see. Any more? Again, got anything else you want to wrap it up on, man? Go ahead and tell the people who you are, man, where to find you at.
Brandon Williams, Twitter, Talking with Fresh, Instagram, Talking with Fresh. My IG ain't really popping just yet, man.
Hey, get my dog IG popping, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like me, like I'm just now trying to get into my Instagram game. I only got like 6 posts on there.
Hey,
but my Twitter is live though. Yeah,
behind
I
the
gotta check
scenes
that
story,
out.
man. I had to coach Brandon up on the IG.
Hey, man.
He did not want to do it. I was like, bro, get the IG. You better get on Instagram tonight. And he's like, all right. The next thing you know, I feel like it is. How many? You got a decent number out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
For what?
The IG, like.
Yeah, I'm at like 100 and something.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen some simpler accounts than that. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of private followers on there too, but you know what I'm saying? Pay $5 and you get as many subscribers and followers.
Oh nah, I ain't got money like that.
Hey, go ahead and drop your bread, man.
I'm broke.
You gotta pay to play sometime. What they say, fake it till you make it.
You're right.
Hey, so that's what you gotta do. Which is, never mind. We gotta get off here.
Yeah.
But one of these days, man, I'll give y'all the ins and outs and tips and tricks on how to fake it till you make it. You feel me? No, I'm good. All right, look, damn. Oh, I didn't mean this. I just must have rolled back up there.
Yeah, you did.
All right, because I got caught off guard. All right, y'all. We finna hop off here, though. For real, though. It's your main man, AB the Hero, man. We gonna be bringing you this BBB experience all summer long, man. So tune in, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're gonna keep the content coming. Your boy AB the Hero is here. Young B Will, talking with Fresh. You know what I mean? So be prepared, man, because we got that JBA content coming.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you tons of content, tons of action, tons of action. You know how it is, and it's all love, man. Go ahead and definitely follow my boy B Will on that Twitter, because he gonna give you the updates. So I'm gonna give you the truth behind the story. The tweeting and the twitting and all of that stuff, go to my dog B Will for that. He gonna give you the facts. He gonna do that stuff. I'm not a tweeter. I'm tweeter. I do a little bit now, but tweeting ain't my thing.
Yeah, definitely. Now, the lingo is all terrible.
Yeah. But now a little bit on the Instagrammy. Now I can finesse the Instagram a little bit. You feel me? I throw the little Photoshop app on it. You know what I'm saying? And Wapti. You know what I'm saying? I might throw a little edit together for the video. Catch me on that. You know what I'm saying? And then even with the stories, I would typically not a story dude, but I've been incorporating in that to my Instagram game. So just for the daily scoop, you know what I'm saying? Go to my dog Twitter, follow him for the play-by-play. know what I'm saying? Even today, he got that play-by-play for you. You know what I'm saying?
My phone, the service got a little bad, so I kind of missed a few hours, but, you know,
okay.
I'll try to do better tomorrow.
Straight up. Also, man, I want to say that, too. I was live streaming from my phone, and the service was bad in there, man. We in the whole arena.
I think somebody asked about that earlier. It's like, hey, man, why did the live stream cut off?
Oh, well, the live stream cut off because I was videotaping, so I had to put my camera down so I could actually, like, record. But we out here, man, with the LG V20, man. You know, the camera on here is super crispy. I'm shooting in 120 frames per second if I need to do it. You know what I mean? Full HD. I want to say I may be able to give you some 4K on this bad boy. So the quality on the lens and the camera is A1. Just the service out here was on Walmart. You feel me? The phone was on Target. The service was on Walmart. But trust me, in the future, man, we dipped and whipped, and things is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be thizzing and doing all of those things. You know what I'm saying? I got a meeting tomorrow to set up some affiliation for me and Brandon while we out here, and we're gonna be good. But all right.
Hey, cut this off, man. You tripping, man.
Hey, we tired, man. I'm telling you, I'm tired, but I'm so excited. So I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. But like I said, it's your main man, AB the Hero. Hold on a second. Definitely. We was waiting for forever though. My bad, man. My bad. I was down. I dropped it and then I went somewhere else. So, but it was either this. I could either have the live stream going, or I could get that behind the scenes content for y'all.
Y'all gonna want to see the live stream. I mean,
yeah, you're gonna want that behind the scenes. Yeah. So, like I said, it's your main man. What's the question? Please answer, AB. I need y'all opinion.
Yeah, repost that.
Repost that question real quick, because I look for it.
We about to be out, man.
We about to be out. Kid Max, what's up, man? Post that. You was in here, I think, second, man. So we want to get your question answered, but I can't find it.
Was it a live stream one?
True about. Oh wow, didn't know that was true about Jersey. What was true about? I don't know.
See if he posted again.
Give me y'all predictions for the first game. I really can't give you a prediction.
Atlanta, Chicago,
Let me
New
say
York,
that.
LA.
Yeah. Yep. Atlanta, Chicago.
First practice though. I mean, you never know. I mean, things probably gonna change from today, and then after the third practice, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way up into the first game. I mean, some teams that are looking pretty decent right now, maybe they fall off towards the end. Some teams that's looking got a little more chemistry and things like that, might start clicking before the first game. So I mean, you just never really know. That's kind of the beauty of sports, the beauty of basketball. I mean, you just stay tuned, tune in. But I'll try to be fair to answer your question. If I had to pick right now, today, Chicago and Atlanta, that might be the best game of the two right now, because I like Chicago. I like Chicago's coach. I like Atlanta's coach. Both of those was putting in work today. Yeah. Both squads were putting in a lot of work. That's gonna be a grimy game. That's gonna be a really good game for y'all to catch first before in the feature game with New York and LA. And even on that one, I mean, if I had to pick, I probably would lean right now today towards LA. But like I said, things could change, because somebody asked earlier about, Moises Burgos and some of the other players they got. So it's gonna be pretty good. So either way, tune in. Make sure you follow along and everything.
I'm gonna give y'all I can give you my predictions, but I'll give you day one predictions. So my predictions is gonna change daily. Same for me. Yeah. So this is just as the, and really, like I said, I missed a ton of practice, so I didn't even see. So this is just off of like watching folks walk around. I feel like, and I'm gonna tell y'all this because this is true. My real thoughts on this. I feel like the first game probably gonna end in a tie, and I think the second game probably gonna end in a tie, right? And I feel like this is what's gonna happen: is dude from one team gonna get the ball and he gonna shoot it in the other hoop. But the guy whose basket it is, instead of letting it go in, he gonna block the basket. The ref is not gonna know if he should call goaltending, blocking, or make it a steal, and then we just gonna have to stop the game.
All right, man.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Is that not?
I don't know what you're talking.
No.
Hey, we gotta.
What's up?
He doesn't. Hey, Kid Max, can you just post?
He's trolling, man.
Okay, all right.
There's no way he got a question because
Yeah.
I scrolled through this thing 160,000.
I mean, he might have, but if he does, I mean, we asked him
question.
to post it right now, and he posted twice without.
Look, we can do this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right.
Maybe maybe that's the difference. All right. So, Kid Max question. This is a good question too. What do y'all think about the JBA players potentially outperforming college draft prospects in the future? Last question of the day.
Yeah, last one.
Okay.
We wrapping up on this one.
What do you think? You go first, or you want me to take it?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna tell you this. This reminds me of something that somebody said to me the other day. They were like, what if the NBA starts blackballing JBA players because they want to preserve the G League, right? So the JBA players, and I'm like, yo, if the JBA players is getting to a place where they going to the NBA at a rate that is outperforming college, outperforming what, let's say, the G League, even though that's affiliated, you know what I mean, though. In my head, I start to think, why even go to the NBA?
Oh.
If the JBA is getting overpopulated, if the NBA is getting overpopulated with JBA players, in my head, I think, you telling me we don't need an NBA. That's my thought process on it. If that was to happen.
Well, it's the JBA though. It's junior.
Oh yeah. Oh well. So figure out something else. Make it the BBA. Oh damn. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Hey,
oh sorry.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. But that's
you
what
might be saying too much. Man, it's a good question. Thank you for reposting it. It's definitely possible. As this season, this is such an important season, because all those top recruits that initially, LeVar and everybody was wanting to attract when they first made the announcement. They wanted to get the very top guys before they kind of changed and said, you know what, these top guys are already kind of, have their hands in the cookie jar. This is not really where they really want to be because they're already, affiliated with so many different other people. So we don't really want them anymore. But they're still watching. They're watching from afar. They're gonna be watching they're gonna be tuning to the live stream, seeing what's really going on. They're gonna start seeing that the JBA players are getting paid, and then it's gonna be some of those other guys who are gonna be like a Greg Floyd, who was a 4-star player, a Keezo Brown. Some of these other guys are gonna say, you know what, I ain't really trying to go to college. I'm just not really trying to do that, and I'm a top player. I want to get paid. I saw what they did this last year, this first year. They're bringing in money. They're doing what they said they were going to do. They're getting endorsements. They're getting jersey sales and things of that nature. So you're going to start getting those types of players, and that's where you get the question right here, where that's a very big possibility. So I think it's very possible. I think it's something that you'll probably start seeing after this season, especially. And then you'll start to see more of those players that are going to say, college is not the lane I'm trying to go into. I want to get to the professional ranks as quick as possible. Get me to the NBA or an overseas contract or whatever it may be, so I can get paid doing what I really love to do, and which is play basketball. So,
and I will say one thing. I'm getting tired because I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm struggling, man.
But look, man, it's we finna get off here.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that happen. 1,000%. Alright, but like I said before when we were about to hop off, man, it's your main man. Alright, but no. Oh, okay, this is what I was gonna say. Last thing, and I'm done. For real. You talked about that stuff about like players eventually coming in or seeing what happened this year, coming in and then really taking a part as JBA in that interim time when, especially like with this whole like you got to go to college for 1 year. That just eventually, if the NBA don't do away with that, it's just going to start making sense to come to the JBA for this reason. Think about who's the most like famous high school player in the NBA. I mean, in high school right now, going to college. I was this year. Who's the number one player? Everybody knows his name. Zion Williamson. JBA now. Duke is gonna sell Zion Williamson jerseys. Millions of dollars worth of Zion Williamson jerseys. How much money is Zion Williamson gonna make off of Zion Williamson Duke jersey?
-3,000.
-3,000. Cause he gonna have to buy some of his own merch. No, I'm playing. He probably won't. If Zion Williamson was playing in the NBA, I mean in the JBA this year, and they had the Zion Williamson jersey for sale,
it'd be crazy.
How much money would Zion Williamson make?
Well, how many jerseys do you think he'd sell?
I think that a Zion Williamson JBA jersey sell minimum, if let's say if they didn't stream any of the games, he'd do 1,000.
Okay.
With the streaming and all of that stuff, and after he dunked the ball 2 times, I feel like he at the minimum would sell 10,000 jerseys.
So that's enough for a whole year's salary.
Yeah.
Just off the jersey sale.
Just off a percentage of jersey. That's all I'm saying. So that right there alone, once people start to see that and they think like, oh, you get the salary, but also you get these incentives, you get to be an entrepreneur, you get to make money off your own likeness, I feel like that's going to swing the thing.
Exactly.
But I'll put in the chat for pointing out my question.
We'll save a lot more of this
we'll be back,
for
man.
Later. Because it's so much more to talk about on this.
There's so much more to talk about.
We actually planned, like I told AB, I said, hey man, about 25 minutes. I'm be ready to peace out, but the time just kept going. We just vibed and
he said 25 minutes, and I was thinking really, I was like, we finna be on.
Like I gave him the signal like about 45 minutes ago. He just ignored it.
I was just laying because in my head I'm like, we gonna get to this hour and a half. So I'm just really trying to draw it out. See how far I can go until Brandon just say and shut the laptop off.
I'm almost to that point.
Nah. But for real though, we finna get up out of here. Where my Simone walk? Oh, I gotta read who that's from. But we out here, man. It's your main man, AP the Hero. We out. Peace.